Robert Gascoyne-Cecil, the Prime Minister who masterminded Britain's political chessboard. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Memorandum, Stories Worth Remembering. Have you ever heard of Lord Salisbury? He was one of the most important figures in late 19th to early 20th century British politics. His full name was Robert Gascoyne-Cecil, the third Marquess of Salisbury, and he served as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom 3 times, holding power for more than 13 years. But Salisbury was more than just a politician. He was a thinker, a strategist, and a negotiator who kept Britain's global power intact during a time of colonial rivalry and intense social change. Born in 1830 into an aristocratic family, Salisbury was highly educated in both academics and administration, yet his political path wasn't easy. In his early years, he faced heavy criticism and even exclusion from his own party. But over time, his resilience and strategy helped him rise to the very top of British politics. One of his guiding principles was, sometimes masterly inactivity is the best strategy. In other words, doing nothing can sometimes be the smartest move. Rather than rushing into risky solutions, he often let situations unfold, treating politics as a long game where every move had to be deliberate. For example, he eased tensions with France and Africa by avoiding direct confrontation, preventing wars that could have hurt Britain's long-term interests. During his era, Britain's empire spanned every continent. His foreign policy, known as Splendid Isolation, put British interests above alliances, keeping the nation neutral in many European conflicts, but always ready to act when imperial interests were at stake. Salisbury was a master diplomat. He believed diplomacy wasn't just about talking, it was about making rivals think they had won, while Britain quietly secured the real advantage. He used this strategy with Russia in Central Asia and in negotiations to expand Britain's influence in Africa and the Middle East, particularly along the routes of the emerging modern Silk Road. In his era, Britain's empire spanned every continent. His foreign policy, known as Splendid Isolation, put British interests above alliances, keeping the nation neutral in many European conflicts, but always ready to act when imperial interests were at stake. At home, he recognized that ignoring social change would only create unrest. That's why he supported gradual reforms, labor protections, expanded voting rights, and improvements for working people. Step by step, he modernized Britain while keeping stability intact. Of course, he was often attacked by the press and his opponents, but Salisbury never let criticism break him. Instead, he treated setbacks as lessons, opportunities to sharpen his strategy and improve his next move. In the end, Lord Salisbury proved that politics is the art of patience. By combining restraint, strategy, and adaptability, he preserved Britain's power during one of the most uncertain eras in world history. And here's the takeaway. Failure isn't the end, it's a teacher. Like Salisbury, we can all turn challenges into victories if we approach life with patience and strategy. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe for more inspiring history. I'm Nefertiti. Thanks for joining me today. See you in the next episode.